Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome, everybody, to Season 4, Episode 13. Welcome after a nice week of football and a weekend of football. There was so much football now that, there's no international break anymore, so we're happy. We're living with it. We're living in the moment. If you're a fan of Manchester United, Chelsea FC, and Tottenham Hotspurs, you're absolutely living right now. You're having the best time of your life. So yes, if you're a Manchester City fan, an Aston Villa fan, or an Arsenal fan, well, you are sad and down bad, if you know what I mean. Yes, but everybody, welcome watching on YouTube and on Spotify. Let me introduce my guest really quick on the show. My co-host of the show, my co-host of the show, Solomon, who is a Chelsea and a Dortmund fan. How are you doing, mate?
Uh,
Yep,
yeah, you know how it goes.
I Yes, I did. We'll talk about that in a second. The pain I hear in this voice, but okay, let's move on. And then also, there is another agent on the show who is a football agent currently in charge of Cincinnati FC here in the MLS in America. Agent Dimitri, how are you, mate? How is the Cincinnati life treating you? Just please let me know.
Pretty amazing. I went to the karaoke bar three
Oh,
weeks ago, and I sing many songs that I've heard are very popular in the US of A.
yeah.
And
So what song?
some of
US
I
and
was
A,
made
greatest
for
country in the world.
loving you, baby. I was made for loving you.
Oh my God! Hey,
I
hey,
don't
hey, hey! Stop
care.
singing! Stop! You're gonna get me copyrighted, man. You're too
Oh,
good. Please,
okay.
please.
Whatever you say,
Thank you.
whatever you say.
Thank you.
I
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. And and okay. Well, everybody, welcome watching on the show. Thank you for being on. And yes, this is gonna be a fun little show. Talk about fun little football and with some fun little guys. That's right. All right. Well, first news. Let's get into it. I just have to say this, everybody. This is not related to football, but Grand Theft Auto 6 came out. Wow, Grand Theft Auto 6. I am saying Grand Theft Auto 6 a lot of times to get this in the algorithm. So yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 with this guy who looks like, who does that look like? That looks like Novak Djokovic. And then with who does that look like? We'll say Grand Theft Auto 6 Novak Djokovic and also Grand Theft Auto 6 Darwin Nunez is right here in Grand Theft Auto 6 with Novak Djokovic in Miami. Grand Theft Auto 6. Love that. Okay. On to the actually, Solomon, you got one or two words for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh man, it's
Nice.
good.
Did you see the trailer for this?
No, not yet. Well,
Dude,
I
it's
mean, like
it's
this is
it's
the
it's
this is
sick.
good. This is used to be my first like real cool game.
Really? Dude, there's the sixth one is coming out in 2025 and the
Yeah,
graphics are wow. Wow.
yeah, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, they had more twerking in the video than I would say watching Sterling run on the pitch, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, great stuff. Dimitri, you got one or two words for Grand Theft Auto 6? Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto
The
6.
next part after Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's amazing. Thank you much. Okay, on to football. Next news is indeed about Mr. Jurgi Klopp. So Jurgen Klopp did say they're not ruling out Man City in the title race as Pep Guardiola backs Aston Villa to be contenders. So Pep Guardiola says Aston Villa are contenders for the Premier League title after they moved above Man City into their third Wednesday's 1-0 win, which was today, and are winless in 4 games and 6 points behind Arsenal league leaders, and Liverpool are 2 points off the top after beating Sheffield United 2-0. Crazy times right now. So yeah, Liverpool's boss Jurgen Klopp said the biggest joke in the history of football is to write off Man City in the title race. So yeah, City overpowered with Unai Emery's team, beating Man City 1-0. But I'm gonna go to the where he said this. So Jurgen Klopp has said in his interview, if someone would write off City, that would be the biggest joke in the history of football. So yeah, basically Jurgen Klopp's backing his boyfriend. I mean his colleague, Mr. Pep Guardiola. But yeah, I guess Solomon one or two words for Mr. Jurgen Klopp here.
I mean, I don't know. Most of the time, this press conference is like, I don't know if I can say this word, but it's just like PR stunt, to be honest. Like they don't say anything honest or anything like,
Shocking. Are you
yeah,
surprised?
shocking. Yeah.
Okay. And then Dimitri, one or two words for Mr. Jurgen Klopp. He is a bearded German man. I know you do have this resemblance to him.
Oh, wonderful, man. Yeah.
That's nice. Thank you very much. Okay, on to the next news crisis. So, on to the next news. It is about Scotland. Love that. So, Euro 2024, Scotland fans face ticket sale delay after codes mistakenly sent to the Tartan Army members. Oh, this is jokes. A new sale window will take start on Thursday at noon. The supporters on 12 or more points will be issued with a new code to purchase group stage tickets as Scotland play host Germany, Hungary, and Switzerland in Group A. That's a great group. Wow. So Euro 2024 go on sale. Scotland supporters members have been allocated 10,000 tickets, and the first of those were due to go on sale at noon on Wednesday to those with 12 or more points. So the group of 7,869 fans were due to get 24-hour period to purchase the tickets before it was extended to 7,102 supporters of 11 points. However, bum bum bum. Where's the I need a bum 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 effect. 1 second. This will be bum bum. However, some of the fans on 11 points mistakenly sent the codes early, meaning less than an hour before the sale was due to begin, it was delayed. So following talks with UEFA to resolve the issue, a new sale window will take place from noon Thursday, 24-hour period as they planned. So yeah, very tough. That happens. And yeah, gonna be cool. I'm excited for this Euros, honestly. I mean, it's a football tournament, so I'm always excited for that. So, all right, we'll go on to that's it actually. There's not much news that are happening in football besides referees making a blunder of mistakes and I guess Mbappe linked with Real Madrid again. So yeah, that's we can cry about that. Okay, on to the Premier League, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put my little nice background music. Nice. All right. Premier League. This is actually about the weekend, but we can talk about more at the week. So, first place. Actually, you know what? I can do it based on current right now. So that'd be fair. So currently, right now, it is indeed the standings. Arsenal are in first place. Second place is Liverpool. Third place, Aston Villa. Fourth place, Man City. Fifth place, Tottenham. Compared to right now, yeah, it's nothing changed. That's great. Love that. And then down below, Everton, Burnley, and Sheffield United swimming down to the ground. So, match day 14. Let us get into it. Brentford and Luton Town 3-1 for Brentford. Arsenal and Wolves 2-1 for Arsenal. Burnley, Sheffield United 5-0 for Sean. He's not there, but 5-0 for Burnley. Great job for them, and a red card for Sheffield United being bad. Nottingham Forest and Everton 1-0 for Everton. Newcastle United and Manchester United 1-0 for Newcastle. Easily win for Newcastle. Then Chelsea and Brighton, great game right here. 3-2 for Chelsea FC, and a red card for them being naughty. James. That wasn't Reece James. Who was it? Was it Enzo Fernandez? Was it Caicedo? Oh, it was Gallagher? I don't know. Someone, do you know? Red card against Brighton.
Yeah, it was Gallagher. Gallagher was not.
Oh, the captain.
Naughty boy.
Naughty boy. Very nice. Okay. And then Liverpool and Fulham. This was a lovely game, actually. 4-3 for Liverpool with some bangers in that.
What was that with the King Julian?
I am King Julian. Don't touch me.
Naughty boy.
Naughty. What are you doing? All right, yeah. Liverpool. Actually, you know what's funny? King Julian is played by the same guy that plays in Borat.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Sacha Baron. Cool. Nice. I like your film culture. Very good. All right. So then Liverpool, yeah, 4-3. Great game. If you want to watch that again. Then West Ham United and Crystal Palace 1-1. Decent for Palace, but still 1-1. Bournemouth, Aston Villa 2-2. Actually, Bournemouth is doing decent right now. I'm not gonna lie. They're picking up the pace at least. So, yep, 2-2 there. Then Man City and Tottenham 3-3, a cracker of a game right there as well too. So yeah, I guess we can just highlight some of the important games right that happened. So I guess first it was Luton Town Arsenal. So I'm just gonna go through the game really fast. So Gabriel Martinelli scoring 20th minute, then Gabriel Osho scoring in the 25th minute, then Gabriel Jesus scoring in the 45th minute, then Elijah Adebayo scoring in the 49th minute, and then Ross Barkley scoring in the 57th minute. Shout out. Then Kai Havertz scoring in the 60th minute. Then Declan Rice Baby scoring in the 97th minute, winning it for Arsenal in Luton Town. So yeah, Luton Town is a great place to go play, and they are definitely a tough team. Don't write them off because they are currently 17th place. So hey, good for them, and yeah, great game as well too. All right, on to the next game we can talk about. I guess we can talk about Liverpool, Sheffield United 2-0. Yeah, Virgil van Dijk and then Dominic Szoboszlai, the Hungarian, with scoring in the 37th minute, Virgil van Dijk, then 94th minute for Dominic Szoboszlai. And yeah, comfortable win for Liverpool at least. So, yep, moving on from Liverpool, we can move on to not talking about Palace because that may be depressed. Oh, no, sorry. We can talk about Newcastle. Why not you? Yeah, so Anthony Gordon scored, but yep, 22 to 8 shots, and then 4 shots on target to 1 for Newcastle. They definitely definitely beat out Manchester United. So no surprises there. That's what happens if you mess with the ball. That doesn't make sense. All right, Chelsea Brighton. Yep, I'll just quickly go through this again. So first, Enzo Fernandez scores in the 17th minute, and then Facunda Bunate scored in the 43rd minute, and then Levi Coel, he scored in the 21st minute, and then Conor Gallagher got a red card in the 45th minute, and then Enzo Fernandez scores a penalty in the 65th minute, and then João Pedro scores in the 92nd minute, making it 3-2 for Chelsea. But it is kind of a struggling Brighton team right now, so it was decent for Chelsea. That's all I gotta say. Decent. So I mean, 8 shots to 18 for Brighton, and 5 shots on target to 9 shots on target for Brighton, and 68 points possession versus 32 for Brighton. So yeah, definitely they dominated, but Chelsea took their chances, which I can't say much about this week. Haha, pain. Very nice. We like that. Solomon, do you want to say anything about the Chelsea for Brighton thing?
It was a shaky performance, to be honest. I think Chelsea got lucky that there was a couple of chances. I'm pretty sure if that corner was given for Levi Colwell's supposed VAR check, because they ended up giving it as a drop ball rather than first I couldn't understand why, even though I should be happy about it. It's my team and stuff. And then secondly, I think it was because the Brighton players, as soon as the ball hit him in the head, they stopped playing, and then I guess they considered that from that moment on, it was considered a drop ball. If they just carry on playing and then carry on and then after the ball goes out, they stop playing. But yeah, I mean, it was a shaky performance, to be honest, by Chelsea. They were lucky to get away, even though it was a man down for 45 minutes. I think we could have done a lot more damage, and then a lot of chances got missed, to be honest. It's a Chelsea thing. It's just nowadays it's not the same team. The I don't know, the killer instinct is gone. Most of the people seem unsure, and the rotation of the spot doesn't make sense to me sometimes. Like, I don't know what sort of logic they're using to start or not to start a player, but from week in, week out, it seems pretty strange. Again, this was a lucky win, to be honest. And I don't know, and we feel like the inconsistency is there and stuff like that. So it's just a shaky performance overall. But we win. I mean, win is a win overall, but we won, but it's just not.
Hopefully they'll win their next game that we'll talk about in a second. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, and then also talking about Man City and Tottenham, where Holland recreated the meme. Yes, it was 3-3 here, and Sung Min scoring an own goal in the 9th. No, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Sung Min scoring in the 6th minute of the game. Good goal by him. Then Sung Min got a little selfish on a corner. I mean, on a free kick for Man City, and scores an own goal, making it 1-1. Good job, Min. Sung Min. Actually, his name is Heung-min Son. Sorry. And then in the 31st minute, Phil Foden, Mr. Elway's dad, scoring. And then Giovanni Lo Celso scoring in the 69th minute for Tottenham, making it 2-all. Then Jack Grealish on the field, then scoring in the 81st minute. Good job for him, scoring finally after no goals this season. Then Jan Kulusevski, the Swedish man, lovely man, scoring in the 90th minute. And then some shaky things at the end with, I forgot, Simon Hopper, I believe his name is Simon Cooper, Simon Hopper. Yeah, Simon Hopper. Yeah, not playing on when Holland played a ball through Jack Grealish, but then again, would have Grealish scored? Maybe not. But yeah, Holland yelled at him, did a meme face. It was very funny. We all laughed. It was fun. But yeah, great game here. But yeah, 3-3. Did you watch this game, Salman?
I watched the highlight and how
What'd
was
you
it far? The City and Tottenham game.
Yeah.
I mean, he always struggled to beat Tottenham, anyways. Even though they had a watered down version of like their original squad that they started the season with. I thought they were easily gonna go and win, but again, there are sometimes I guess the fortune has to be with you, and there's some lucky calls that went against them, against City, and then they struggle for some reason, and they weren't able to get a full 3 point. But I did watch the highlight. I mean, they played decent, and yeah, that none of that nonsense highline defense was not on play here. They actually played fair well to their coach, and overall, this was a good game to watch. To be honest, I think this week and last week's game has been like all good games, like some good like 5, 6, 7 goals per game, or no goals at all. It's like strange, but yeah.
It's the Barclays Premier League back.
Yeah. And even it's gonna get even more interesting from now until Boxing Day, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait for it. It'll be amazing. But yeah. Also, some other news I just read on I was looking at football news. Santos have been relegated for the first time in their history.
Oh, from the Brazilian team?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's insane. Wow. Yeah. Pele, Neymar, all those people. No. First time ever they've been relegated. That's crazy. 111 straight years in the Brazilian top flight, now going on to play in Serie B in the Brazilian leagues. Wow.
Didn't that happen to was it to not I'm gonna say was it River Plates that were eliminated from the top division of Argentina a couple years ago?
So. Yeah.
Yeah, so it happens.
Yeah, they'll get back up. It's fine.
I mean, Chelsea, if it goes if they're going with the rate they're going right now,
honestly, why not? Let's go play in Championship. I'm down.
Yeah.
Cheaper tickets. I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next match day season, which is indeed match day 15, and that did have. I mean, they're not done yet. Everton's still playing Newcastle. I mean, by the time this is released, they've already played Tottenham playing West Ham, so we can already just say, oh, Everton and Newcastle. That's a good game though. So I'm gonna say Newcastle, now I'm gonna say Tottenham. So you never know. But then again, Premier League, you never know. So, yep. Wolves and Burnley 1-0 for Wolves. Then Luton Town and Arsenal. That was a great game. Did I talk about this already? I feel like I did.
Luton Town
and Arsenal. Did I talk about this already?
Yeah, you did.
I did talk. Oh, whoops. Yeah. And then I talked. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, Liverpool and Sheffield. Yeah, I already talked about this. Never mind. Okay. I guess we could just talk about two quick games here that are pretty important. Manchester United and Chelsea. Yikes! One of the worst games of football I've ever listened to. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say. Scott McTominay scoring in the 19th minute, and then Cole Palmer scoring in the 45th minute. Great. It was okay. Onana
it was ricochet.
Yeah, Onana looked like he was falling down for like 7 million seconds, but yeah, it is what it is. Then Scott McTominay scoring in the 69th minute, so yes, the Is he Irish or Scottish? I think he's Scottish. Yeah, the Scottish international scoring 2 for United. Thank God. But 28 to 13 shots versus 9 to 3 shots on target. These two teams cannot score or put the ball in the net if if the ball was magnetic to the net. I don't. Oh, okay. Solomon, do you want to talk about this? I'm sure you're infuriated a little bit.
Yeah, I watched this game today and it was sad, man. It was just Chelsea was all over the place. Even with that second goal, they got really lucky. I mean, with the first goal with Palmer, they got
Yep.
really lucky. And then there was a couple of chances that were missed by there was one by Jackson and there was toward the end there was one by Broya that was like so close that hit the pole. But overall, I think United was just up front. They were really aggressive. They had more of the ball. They had more of the chances. I think I feel like they could have, with a little bit more accuracy, they could have scored a little bit more. There was every and well, first there was a missed penalty that was a good save by Sanchez. So they
Sanchez.
could have more goals, to be honest. And there was one where there was a couple of mishaps by, yeah, by Sanchez himself again. But overall, Chelsea, I don't know what they were. They were playing Kukurea on the right, and they were playing Colwell, even though he hasn't been perform. I don't know. Badiashile has been great, but I don't know what the reason for the substitution is. The defense was shaky. I mean, the only bright spot was just no, there was no bright spot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, the midfield was awful. There's no good chances. The attacking was even worse. Um, yeah, the defense. It's just it was never a good game at all. Like, I think United were like a little bit. Well, they did have the home advantage, but still, Chelsea was never nowhere to be found. And then with the replacement of James coming in for Kukurea, it didn't make much of a difference. Um, I think the first half, overall, this performance was awful. I don't know what they were doing. They were even having a trouble like controlling the ball. There was a couple of times where they passed the ball and then they couldn't, like
Hmm.
especially Colwell. It was just awful, really bad to watch.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they kind of deserve it, to be honest. Like United worked for those points. Even the goal that was scored by Chelsea was like it feels like accidental. Like if the goalie had more plantings, like more like appropriate standings on close to the poles, he would have been able to save it. Like he just no power, no accuracy, no like no just it was just roll in like some. But yeah, the goals they scored that was good, especially the cross from Garnacho to McTominay was really good.
That kid
Um,
is going places.
Yeah, yeah. Overall, it was good. He was sharp too. He was running Kukurea up and down really well, even though he was doing all right.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think it was just overall it was so shaky, like performance by Chelsea. Like nobody looked themselves, not even. And then to begin with, they started with Colwell as the captain. It's like, what?
I don't understand that either, man.
I don't understand. Like he is not senior, he's not leader in any way, shape, or form.
Hmm?
I don't know. It just felt like very, very shaky. But yeah, it was not got a good look for Chelsea. But there were some other games that I could have watched that were more interesting.
Yeah. Like moving on right now too.
Yeah,
The Aston Villa and Man City game. From what I've seen in the highlights, good game. Very good.
good game.
Yeah,
I
only
really
one
like.
chance. Great
Yep.
player. And then a person that Selman that you and I saw play, the goal scorer for Aston Villa. You remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Leon
Oh,
Bailey, the Jamaican.
yeah, Bailey. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, winning it for Aston Villa would have. Yeah, it was a big, big deflection onto it that went into the goal. But yeah, if you. Oh my gosh, looking at the stats is insane.
Yeah,
20
because they're relentless.
target versus 2. 7 shots on target versus 2. 46 to 54 possession for Man City, but 22 to 2. Wow. Wow. And I thought
Yeah.
Chelsea. No, okay, I'm not even gonna say. Yeah, it was a decent game, and
No, it was 22 shots
all I
by
gotta say
Aston
is,
Villa,
yeah,
like
Emilio
versus 2.
Martinez for Aston Villa. phew, Good job for him. He
Yeah.
saved Aston Villa big time. So yeah,
But yeah, they had them under control, to be honest. Aston Villa played pretty good. But I always said this. I think Arsenal mistreated Unai Emery. He's such a good coach. He's such a good he's very
good evening.
yeah, like oh my God. The way they treated him was like pretty bad. And the way he came around and they kicked out Gerard and came in and you have done like wonders for them. Like they're sitting at place right now. Like that is unbelievable. To beat Man City, the current champion, and then to do it in a like such overwhelmingly like good performances. Such it's a they had 2 shots on target and 2 shots overall, and they had 7 shots on target and 22. That's like they've been going at it. They could have more actually. It's a little bit more. Wow. It's
Yep.
pretty hard to overpower like Man City team like that. I mean, I haven't seen such a game, but kudos to
Yeah, I
Unai
mean,
Emery.
City hasn't won in 4 games with Tottenham and with Chelsea. Forgot that. I think it was Bournemouth as well too, but then they lost this one. So
Yeah,
it's fourth place, Man City. That's, I mean, maybe like at the
yeah.
beginning of the season, but it's been 14 games. So, I mean, we're not even halfway through. So I can, yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. So
But still, though, the thing is, like, at this point, most teams,
yeah,
most teams do like come with the belief that they can beat you, and then that is very hard. Like, if you were dominant until this point, you get to go with the advantage of like having. But if I don't know, I think it feels like yeah, more and
nice.
more teams as you go along. No, what I'm trying to say is like as you get bad results, bad of like a run of results, most teams tend to from like you have to recover, like you have to recover very quick and win a couple of games, and then you have a because that's how it starts. You slide down a little bit, you win, you lose, you
There's a
win, you
blip.
lose, and then you lose, and then it just gets to. So I think there's a more of a psychological thing when you are playing with somebody who have lost a couple of games and need to regain their confidence versus when you're losing when you're facing like a team that have been so dominant. You're gonna I think it's like, and plus this league is like very merciless. Like
Oh
nobody
yeah.
is like even smaller teams come at you like really well. And if you see like the last game, Aston Villa, like they split a point with Bournemouth, which is like they're doing such a terrible job, but they get a point against Aston Villa, which is sitting in third right now. So it's like,
Hmm?
yeah. But I feel like City are. I think from now on they're gonna be very susceptible to a lot of teams. They got the thing is the more games you lose, the more teams figure you out as well. The more you're like your tactics and your systems get exposed. You have to really come up with a good system and then win a couple of games. You have
It's
to
true.
become unpredictable. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep. Premier League. I mean,
Yeah.
some teams that are not supposed to win are winning every time, so that's why it makes it fun. That's why we love it. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that was indeed the Premier League, and let's go now to La Liga Arriba. So, first place is indeed Real Madrid, second place is Girona, 13th place, third place is Barcelona, fourth place is Atletico Madrid, and fifth place is Athletic. Alright, then it's 18th place Celta Vigo, 19th place Granada, and 20th place Albania going down. Actually, 15, let's get into it. So, Las Palmas and Getafe 2-0 for Las Palmas, the newly promoted La Liga side. So great job for them, and a red card for Getafe. Noti. Yeah, Girona and Valencia 2-1 for Girona, keeping up their great spurt of wins. Then Athletic Club and Real Vallecano, 4-0 for Athletic Club, battering Real Vallecano at Athletic Club's home. Real Madrid and Granada, 2-0 for Real Madrid, common win for them, easy. Osasuna and Real Sociedad, 1-1, yeah, tie for Osasuna and Real Sociedad. Then Mallorca and Alaves, 0-0, no goals here at all. Then Armenia and Real Betis, 0-0, red card for Real Betis. Then Sevilla and Villarreal, 1-1, a draw there. Yep, no teams to win. Then Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, great game here. And yep, Barcelona did indeed win, and we will talk about the game in a second. Then Celta Vigo and Cadiz, 1-1, a draw here as well too, and a red card for Cadiz being very, very naughty. Did you happen to watch any of the La Liga games or see any highlights or anything?
No, I had seen like João Felix. Wait, well, yeah, João Felix scored against his parent club, but
We could talk about that
I-
right now.
yeah.
So yep,
that is,
João
and
Felix.
he celebrated too.
Yeah, he did. It was naughty. So yeah, Barcelona they played Atletico Madrid, and it was 1-0 for Barcelona. João Felix scoring the goal for Barcelona in the 28th minute, and then coming up on the boards and doing like the Bellingham celebration. So yeah, that was funny. Pretty even game though. 13-8 shots, 2-4 on target for Atletico Madrid, and 59-41 possession for Barcelona. So yeah, it was a good game. And yeah, I don't think Atletico Madrid will want João Felix back anytime soon. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Okay, then we can talk about Real Madrid.
I don't think Simeone like him at all.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't like him. No,
He made it clear. He kicks him out to Premier League, kicks him out to
your
La
rival.
Liga. He kicks him out everywhere. Like,
Yeah, he's not going back. Then Real
Yeah.
Madrid and Granada, it was Brahim Diaz scoring in the 26th minute, then Rodrigo scoring in the 7th minute. So, yep, comfortable win for Real Madrid, but got to talk about them because why not? All right, now we can go on to the Serie A. Lippity boopity boppity. Mario. All right, first place is Inter Milano. Good job for them. Second place is Juventus. Third place, AC Milano. Fourth place is AC Roma. And the fifth place is Napoli. Then 18th place is Verona. 19th place Cagliari. 20th place is Salernitana. Going down. Match day 14. Get into it. All right. The first game, Monza and Juventus. 1-2 for Juventus. Great job for them. Keeping up their win streak. Genoa and Empoli. 1-1, a tie there. Lazio and Cagliari. 1-0 for Lazio. And a red card for Cagliari being naughty. Then AC Milano and Frosinone. 3-1 for AC Milano. Comfortable win for them as well too. The LeBron James and Saka scored, so I think that's great. Then Lis and Bologna, 1-1, a draw there as well. Fiorentina and Salernitana, 3-0 for Fiorentina. Great job for them, battering Salernitana. Udinese and Verona, 3-all. A great game here if you want to go watch this. Similar to actually Man City and Tottenham, but yeah, great job for both teams. Then Sassuolo and Roma, 2-1 for Roma, beating out Sassuolo at their home, and a red card for Sassuolo being naughty. So yeah, Roma getting their form back. Great job for them. And then Napoli and Inter Milano, great game here, but great for Inter, I might say. It was 3-0 for Inter Milano at Napoli's home. So yeah, oof, not good for Napoli, but yeah, great for Inter Milan, keeping up first place. Torino and Atalanta, 3-0 for Torino. Yikes, Atalanta did not need that, but yeah, Torino keeping, stay alive. All right, I guess I can talk about a couple more Serie A games. Did you watch any Serie A games, Mr. Solomon?
No. Yeah, I did watch Captain America scoring, but
That's lovely. Okay, so yeah, Monza and Juventus. I can just say this really quick. So, 12th minute, Adrien Rabiot scoring for Juventus, the Frenchman, and then in the 91st minute, tying it up, Valentin Carboni, and then in the 94th minute, Federici Gatti scoring in the 94th minute. That's crazy, but yeah, equally possession and equal shots on target as well too. So yeah, interesting game there. And then I guess we can talk about really quick the Milano Frosinone. So yeah, Luka Jovic, the ex-Eintracht Frankfurt man, Serbian, scoring in the 43rd minute. Then Christian Pulisic, the LeBron James, the Dagger, scoring in the 50th minute. Great take for him. And then Fikayo Tamore, two Chelsea players scoring in the 74th minute, and then Marco Brescialini scoring the 82nd minute for Frosinone. So yeah, good job for Inter Milano. And then we can talk about another game that happened as well too, which was indeed Roma, because they are gaining up their form. But yeah, it was Mateus Henrique scoring 25th minute for Sassuolo. Then Paulo Dybala scoring the penalty in the 76th minute. And then it was Rasmus Christensen scoring the 82nd minute. I believe he's Danish or Norwegian, but yeah, scoring for them to win. Then Daniel Boloka scoring the 63rd minute. So yeah, I mean sorry, red card in the 63rd minute. But yeah, Roma took that win. Jose Mourinho doing great. And then Napoli and Inter Milano, great game here, but great game for Inter Milano. So Hakim Çalhanoğlu scoring in the 44th minute, great job for the Turk. Then Nicolo Barella scoring in the 61st minute, great job for the Italian. Then Marcos Thuram scoring in the 85th minute to tie it out for Inter Milan, making it 3-0 in the 85th minute. So, yep, I mean, stats wise, it was a little equal, but Napoli just couldn't take the chances. That's all I gotta say. Actually, did you see the what's it called? Inter Milan. How how they have their Paramount Plus sponsorship on their jersey?
Yep.
They are doing now, like kind of like Spotify in Barcelona. They're doing movies. So the next game, Inter Milan
Oh.
have a Transformers icon on their search sponsor.
That's new. That's interesting. We could have that if the Premier League was not. I'm
No,
gonna
Premier League's
say
stupid.
yes.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You can say
They weren't so afraid of MSNBC
it is what it is.
and their pockets.
Money. But yeah, that's cool that they're doing that with Paramount Plus. All right, on to the Bundesliga. So first place is indeed Bayern Leverkusen. Second place is Bayern München. Third place is Stuttgart. Fourth place is RB Leipzig. Fifth place is Dortmund. And then 16th place is Darmstadt. 17th is Mainz. And 18th place is still Union Berlin. Yikes, going down. Match day 13, let's get into it. So Darmstadt and Cologne first game, 0-1 for Cologne, beating out Darmstadt at home, bringing Cologne to 15th place, so out of relegation. Then Bochum and Wolfsburg, 3-1 for Bochum, beating out Wolfsburg, so yeah, good job for them. And Bochum is currently on 12th place, so decent since they were all so close together. Then RB Leipzig and Heidenheim, 2-1 for Leipzig, beating out Heidenheim at Leipzig's home as well too. So yep, Leipzig still keeping that 4th place. Then Mainz and Freiburg, 1-0 for Freiburg. Yep, sad time for Mainz in the relegation right now. Hopefully they can bring something up, but yep, Freiburg took that home. And Leverkusen and Dortmund, great game here actually. Leverkusen was tying 1-1, and yeah, both teams needed that win, but settling for 1 point. And Leverkusen, Xabi Alonso still doing great over there, so I'm not saying anything bad. Then Augsburg and Eintracht Frankfurt, 2-1. Eintracht Frankfurt has not good spell currently going right now, but that's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, they also did lose today. The team that beat Bayern in the DFB Pokal. So this is a third league team in Germany that beat Bayern, and they just beat Frankfurt today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They were celebrating with that win against Bayern Munich, though.
Yep, and they celebrated the same thing as
Yeah.
well. What is their name actually? I just want to know that. Actually, I can just look at that really quick. Wait, but do you remember? Did you hear about that news with Bayern though?
Oh no. What did they?
That Bayern lost to that team from the 3rd division.
Oh yeah, I've seen the some of the. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
I've seen-
they're called Saarbrücken. So in the round of 16, so now they're in the quarterfinals of the DFB
Yeah, the
Pokal.
German League Cup.
Yeah, that's insane though. Like wow.
Yeah, and to beat such a good team is like.
Yeah, Bayern and Frankfurt. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, great job for them. So yeah, I guess we can talk about Leipzig as well too. So Leipzig did indeed play Heidenheim, and Luis Openda scoring a penalty kick in the 29th minute, and then Josef Poulsen scoring in the 44th minute, the Danish man. Then Benedict Gimber, not Benedict Cumberbatch, but Benedict Gimber, scoring the 42nd minute. So 40.
You
Yeah.
said Benedict Concomban? Concurban?
Concubine. Sure.
Um,
Whatever you want to hear. I don't. It's fine. All right. On to, I guess Leverkusen and Dortmund. Another good game here. So, Dortmund's scoring first, Julian Ryerson scoring the 5th minute, and then Victor Boniface, who transferred, I believe, from Swansea or one team in the championship, but he is doing. I think he was the player of the month in the Bundesliga in November, and he's doing so good for
Yeah.
Leverkusen. So yeah,
I
shout
like
out.
his name though. Victor
Boniface.
Boniface.
He's been around. He's been around for a while now, but
Really?
yeah,
My first time of hearing him.
No, he's a championship legend there. So, and then of course Frankfurt. I have
Nice.
to talk about this because sad times. Finn Damon scored an own goal for Frankfurt because they needed help in the 78th minute, but then Frederick Jensen and Iogo scoring for Augsburg. Yeah. And also, did you know this? So Bayern didn't play actually because their game got canceled because there was 40 centimeters of snow in Munich in a couple days, and that like
Yeah.
stadium kind of wonky. So yeah, they'll play again soon. But yeah, okay, let's go on to the Ligue 1, and it is indeed first place surprise PSG. Someone, do you want me to continue and go on with this, or should we just say PSG already won this?
Oh yeah, PSG won.
Got it.
Yeah,
All right.
PSG are good.
Save this time. All right, Saudi Pro League, I guess, since MLS is already done. Al Hilal's first place, and Al Nassr is second place. Third place is Al Saudi, and then Al Ittihad with N'Golo Kante over there. So yeah, great times and great times and great times. I guess we can go now to the Europa League because we didn't talk about Europa League. We did talk about Champions League, but not Europa. So Europa League, it was match day 5 out of 6. Still got one more match day to go for this, and as well with Champions League. But get into the match day. So Sparta Prague and Real Betis 1-0 for Sparta Prague, and yeah, great win for them. Athens versus Brighton 1-0 for Brighton, being out Athens at home, and a red card for Athens as well too, being out. Atalanta and Sporting Lisbon 1-1, a draw there, and then Baka Hopta and West Ham United 1-0 for West Ham, beating them out at their home stadium in Dubai. Then Freiburg and Olympiacos 5-0 for Freiburg, battering Olympiacos in Freiburg. No boy. Then Sturm Graz and Racal Schaffhauer. I don't know how to say that. It is 1-0 for Racal Schaffhauer. You want to guess how to say that?
No,
Smart. Okay, then Maccabi Haifa and Rennes 0-3 for Rennes, beating out Haifa at their home, kind of, I think. Then Toulouse and Union Saint-Gilloise 0-0 there. Then Marseille and Ajax 4-3, a great game here if you want to go watch the highlights. But yeah, 4-3 for Marseille beating Ajax, and a red card for Ajax being Marseille. Then Liverpool and Lask 4-0 for Liverpool, comfortable win for them. Cody Gakpo doing amazing in that game as well. The Mulder and Kralberg 2-2 here a draw. Then Haken and Leverkusen 2-0 for Leverkusen. No surprises for Xabi Alonso's side. Then Villarreal and Olympiacos 3-2 for Villarreal. Great game here as well too. Then Servette and Roma 1-1. Surprise tie here, but yeah. And Sheriff and Slavia Praha 3-2 for Slavia Praha. Great game actually here. So if you want to watch highlights, another one. Then Rangers and the Ares Limassol 1-1, a draw there. Okay, well, we can now go on to our favorite time, which is indeed the football games of the week, brought to you by Bravo Benters, and then there's Elway. So, Stallman, do you know about the Jude Bellingham celebration?
Yep. Bellingo.
So, obviously, João Felix did do the the Bellingham celebration in the win for Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid 1-0. And someone said on Twitter, Felix does the Bellingham celebration. Influencing your biggest rivals like that is actually crazy. So yeah. Then someone that got salty by this said this. The Bellingham celebration in quotes. And it shows Messi doing the Bellingham celebration back in 2016. And to that tweet. And they're like, in the Bellingham celebration. Because Messi did it first. But then, behind that, there was Ronaldo. And it says the Messi celebration ? And it shows Ronaldo doing the celebration to that. But then again, there's one more. Who wins it? The Ronaldo celebration? It is Messi back in his River Plate in Argentina days, where he is doing, or sorry, the Young Boys days where he is doing the Bellingham celebration. So yes, it was the Messi celebration all along. Love that. All right, on to the next meme of the week. So, how was Jurgen Klopp's kryptonite chicken on ball FC? And it shows a picture of Jurgen Klopp just laughing at the ground. I don't know. Tottenham just has that effect on Manchester City for some reason. Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe Pep just fancies a Nando's and he just feels bad for chicken and ball FC. So it is what it is. So on to the last meme of the week. It is about Onana, of course, doing another meme template. It just came out. So someone there was a picture of Onana trying to save a goal in the Newcastle Manchester United game, and he looks like Superman with his arms up and he's lifting off the ground. Looks like he's about to take off. Someone tweeted a picture of this saying Blood thinks he's Superman, and someone again tweeted to that and says this brother delivers memes on a weekly basis. Onana is him. Love that a lot. Okay, well, everybody, that was indeed the show. Solomon, you got anything you want to say before we close it out?
Ooh, no. Just
Okay.
disappointed at Chelsea.
Yeah, they play Everton, and then again, Everton is a dangerous side right now because they're actually doing decent with Sean Dyche. So, yeah,
Mm.
gonna
Then
be
they are park the bus kind of team, and Chelsea
yes,
have a problem breaking down teams like that.
indeed. Yeah, and also Nkunku might come back for that, so that's at least hope.
Nkunku, who? Who?
Yeah, we don't know who he is. Don't know.
Wow. Been a long time.
I know. We were the first people to get to watch him, so cool. All right, well, everybody, thank you so much for watching the show, and all I gotta say is, eat your vegetables, drink your water, and say sorry to Manchester United and Chelsea fans because they need a hug. Everybody, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for watching on YouTube and on Spotify. I said my thing. And yeah, Solomon, thank you for joining as always. You are such a mate, as Mitch Postacoglu would say. Mate.
Oh, no problem, mate.
Yes, mate. Everybody, thank you for watching. And as we say, no, I have to say like, subscribe, and share. I'm messing this up. Please share with your friends because without sharing, how else are you going to know that Comics Holiday needs to get help for his issue? He's just everybody, as we say, in 3, 2, 1.
Love.
One.
One.
Love.
Love. Football.
Nice. I didn't just drag that out for the outro, but yeah, everybody, thank you for watching, and bye.